Hi everyone, I'm Laurie Norton Moffatt, Director and CEO of Norman Rockwell Museum, and I'm really happy to share with you that after 4 months of being closed, the museum reopened its doors on July 12th. It's a very new and unusual summer for us, and first and foremost, this summer is about safety. And we've made a lot of changes at the museum to ensure that our visitors and staff are as safe as it's possible to be during this global health crisis. For example, when you come to visit, we'll be asking you to buy tickets online, and we sell only a limited number of tickets per half hour over the 7 hours that we're open each day, so that we're seeing around 200 visitors a day, as opposed to the 1,000 or more that we would typically have seen on a busy summer day. But this summer, it's about safety and about being mindful of all the practices that help keep us safe, such as standing at least 6 feet apart in our galleries, wearing our masks, which we are all wearing as visitors and staff here at the museum. And when you visit, you'll note that there are signs at the doorway, really kind of fun signs with Norman Rockwell's pictures on them, telling you how many people can be safely in a space to meet the governor's phase 3 guidelines for how many people can fit in an enclosed room. So in our case, that might be as many as 8 or as few as 2, depending on the size of our galleries, which are very intimate. If you've been here before, you know it's a very homey experience. And now you'll have it even more to yourself. An uplifting summer of humor with Liza Donnelly and Rose O'Neill, and a great many of our Norman Rockwell paintings on view. So come have lunch in our open air cafe and enjoy a really intimate visit and experience to the museum.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Trainer Thompson, Director of Hancock Vilage. I've always thought I had one of the best jobs in the world until the pandemic hit. And opening a museum during a pandemic is a Herculean task. We tackled in almost daily meetings issues ranging from safety to comfort to what do you do about petting the animals, what do you do about the bathrooms, what do you do about the historic surfaces. You know, a 200-year-old banister in the brick dwelling, you cannot spray with 409, but you have to make it safe. And we did that. And we also discovered in the process, a long process, that the fact that we're a museum of 20 buildings on 750 acres is an advantage. Unlike a museum where you walk in the door and you don't leave until you go out the door, we have the great outdoors here. We found that our visitors are using it more. They're exploring our gardens and our farm. We're able to have outdoor events like concerts on the lawn where people can be, as we say, a dairy cow apart. And it feels safe and it feels comforting, and the air just wafts through it. We can enjoy the outdoor spaces, and it becomes a place where I think our visitors feel comfortable, I think they feel safe, and I think that they feel inspired by the shaker spirit here. And I think that's all you can ask for in this time.
I'm Joe Thompson, Director of Mass MoCA, and I guess I'd start by saying, where else are you used to being told, stand back, don't touch? Social distancing is already built into the DNA of museums, and I can't think of a better place to get used to being back with people again than museums. And at Mass MoCA, we've got it easier than most. We measure our space by the acre here, not by the square foot. So it's easy to maintain proper social distancing at a place like Mass MoCA. It's not that we had no problems, we did. The lobby is a bottleneck, elevators, bathrooms, time ticketing. There were some challenges, but for us, they were relatively easy to get around. And to the extent we needed to, I must say our visitors are almost boringly well behaved. They know for some reason that these masks really work, and they're using them 100% of the time. if we've learned anything at all, we've learned that masking works. Berkshire County has among the lowest COVID exposure numbers of any place I know, and it's because our citizens are really well behaved, and that transports over to the galleries as well. We're glad they are because we're happy to be open. People need a place to be with people, even if you can't literally be with people. Anne Hamilton made this beautiful essay about how art binds people together in a gallery. Being in a space with a work of art in the presence of other people somehow bring you into a kind of communion that you can have without being side by side with another human being. We need that now. We're glad to be part of it.